are starting this video off strong with some crazy OBS lag, as well as starting off like right as the sun was setting. But I added some more mods, as you can see, so I have some furniture and stuff, just some more fun stuff so I can actually build nice things. Here we are on day 7. I am working on trying to get a temporary home for our lovely horse on. I started off by getting some crops and feeding our cows, and then I went off to cut down some trees, purely so we can get some wood so I can make like a little stall for our horse. Again, nobody really made any suggestions on names, so feel free to comment those down below. After making a 9x9 outline of the stall that I was making for our horse, I ended up going to check on our horse to check the speed. I thought that you had to level up the speed for our horse to go faster. I'm very wrong. So this entire day I will be walking on the horse. Don't worry, I'm gonna be cutting everything, like walking out. Later on in this next 5 days, I do figure out how to speed up, so don't yell at me in the comments, please. Starting off day 8, I decided I needed more wood so I could finish up her little pasture thingy I'm making, and I decided to ride her so I could try and level her speed up and like gain bonding. But again, this is about the time where I realized, oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever, because I thought I could only stay going at a walk, so I apologized for that. So this day is actually very short. After finally making it back to the base, I realized that I needed to make some fences, and then I realized again that I had some really cool mods for different fencing, so I really wanted to mess around with that, and it took at least 5 minutes just to pick out what kind of fence I wanted. Waking up on the morning of day 9, which was literally right after I made the stuff, I started building the floor of our little stall, which in the future it is going to be like a little training paddock, so that's why I'm using what I'm going to be using. I ran out of wood, so I had to go get more wood, and then I also stopped to get some sand for the floor. Right here is where I figured out how to increase the gate to go faster, so you can stop yelling at me in the comments now. After finishing putting the fence on there, I put our lovely girl in the pen. I still have to make the roof, but so far so good. Woke up on day 9 with a green thumb and started gardening, and then once I was finished gardening, I went over to our lovely paddock and placed down our water trough, and then went on the very tedious journey of getting water and then bringing back more water. I then placed a feeder and went and sent some sheep to the underground, just to use their wool to make some string to make my lovely horse some food. After giving our lovely horse some Timothy, I felt comfortable enough to start getting ready to work on the roof. I needed to collect some more wood, so I rode our beautiful horse over to where all the trees are. She refused a few times because I was trying to get her to jump a little bit, but she was doing really good and building up our trust. I took off our lovely mare's tag and she ate, which made me feel really good because this is the first time I saw her actually eat anything other than grass. I then started working on the roof, which was really nice. And after that, I lit up the area a little bit so I wouldn't really be bothered that much by mobs. And then, while I was gathering some dirt so I could get up onto the roof, I saw our lovely mirror sleeping, and it was the cutest thing ever. I got into a war with a spider, but of course I won in the end, so don't worry about that. I then ran out of materials on top of the roof, but there was a creeper under me, so I just kind of jumped for it and booked it, and then next thing I know, the creeper's not after me, but there's like a horde of zombies after me, and I have never seen this many zombies after one person in my entire life. I thought I was going to die. Like, it was actually scary. And then the sun started to rise, and I was able to kill all of them. I even got a potato in the process, which is really nice. So, I guess we're finally on day 10. Finally on day 10, which I did not even sleep, so I guess I shouldn't even start with I woke up for the first time. So I ended up going with a flat roof purely because I was scarce on resources, and I just thought it would look nice, and I kept a little gap on the roof, if you haven't noticed, because I thought it looked okay, and it just gave a little bit more breathing room once I go to actually make it look nice. I then finished the roof and got rid of my ugly little grass staircase that I made, and then it started raining, which was very rude, but I realized that crafting racks for the attack was very cheap, so I ended up crafting the racks. And I didn't really understand what to do with the girth strap. So if anyone knows how to do that, please let me know, because I was very confused. I had no idea how I was supposed to hang that up. But I was very happy with how it came out. I'm gonna make like a tack room at some point, but this is just a temporary fix, just for now, till I can actually make a tack room. Again, I'm trying to put the girth strap places, but I literally have nowhere to put it. I then went ahead and started to do our like little chores. She needed water and food, so I went ahead and refilled all of those. And all was good. I had to refill her feed twice because she eats so much. I then started to garden before the sun went down. And that was it. The sun was going down on day 10. We're officially 10 days in. There's no looking back now.